Okay, in the previous video, I gave you an example. So now it's your turn to have a go. We are 40 meters high up on a cliff, and this cliff happens to be on the moon. Just imagine there's a cliff on the moon. Okay, you're going to fire a cannonball vertically upwards at 27 meters per second. The second after firing the cannonball, we are going to retract this plank here. So the cannonball will free fall back down to the moon. Okay, the question is find the total flight time. So let me put this back. Hang on. Um, so yeah, we're going to fire this cannonball. Find out the total flight time. Remember, learn to jump to the graph. Once you've got your graph, you get an idea of what's going on. So your graph, your velocity time graph will look like this. Find out this point here, T max, and then find out the maximum height. Once you've got your maximum height, then immediately jump to the free fall. H equals gt squared over 2. Find out the total time that it takes to get from here to here. Well, and then add it to this time here. Okay, so add this time to this time. That will give you the total flight time. Well, do what you want. Find out the total flight time for the cannonball. Okay, press pause and have a go. Okay, so yeah, jump to your velocity time graph. Velocity time graph. It will look something like this. This is your initial velocity, 27. Well, this is the next thing to do is find out the equation for this line. It's a straight line. In maths, anytime you have a straight line, it will be y equals mx plus c. Now, in this case, m is negative 1.622. X plus c is the intercept. The intercept in this case is 27 plus 27. So now just switch the y and the v around, the x and the t around, because x and y are well, just switch those two around to make more sense for our scenario here. So v equals and also switch these two around so it looks neater as well. So it will be 27 minus 1.622 t. So this is our formula for this straight line here. Okay. Now we need to find out T max. T max, the time it takes to get to the maximum height. T max. Well, the thing we know about T max is that when it gets to its maximum height, the velocity here will be 0. So let's put 0 into the v here. So 0 equals 27 minus 1.622 t, and then add this thing to both sides. So this will be 1.622 t equals 27, and then divide both sides by this thing here. So t equals 27 divided by 1.622. That gives you t. Well, t, jump to a calculator. Hang on, clear this. 27 divided by 1.622 equals this. So the time it takes to get to its maximum height will be 16.65 seconds. So T max here will be 16.65. Okay, so what we're saying is that the time it takes to get from here to its maximum height will be 16.65. Now, well, we want to find out this total height here. We'll find out the total height here. Once we've got the total height, then we can jump to the free falling formula. The free falling formula is this: h equals gt squared over 2. Anything that's free falling, you can use this formula here. But you need to know h, the total height. Well, this is the total height here. But the thing is, we know this T max here, so we need this area here in order to find out the actual height of this thing here. Okay, well, if we know this length here, then we know this length here, then we should be able to work out the area. So the maximum height, let's call it h max. The maximum height is given by this area here. So it will be 27 times this thing here, 27 times that, 27 times 16.65. If you get 27 times 16.65, you're going to get the whole rectangle, but you only want half of it, so you need to divide it by 2. You want to divide it by 2, so the maximum height is given by that thing there. So let's get this times 27 equals this, and then divided by 2 equals this. So the maximum height would be 224 point, what was it, 0.72. What we're saying is that this height here is given by this number here. Okay. Now, well, we want to ultimately we want to find out the total time it takes to get to free fall to the ground, but we need the height. Well, we've got this height already, but then we need to add it to the cliff, the height of the cliff. So well, the height of the cliff here is 42. So let's get this at 42. That will give us this height here. Okay, so we want to find out this height here. So get 42, add it to this height here. So it will be 224.72 plus the height of the cliff, which is 42, was it? Yeah. So now we've got the total height here. The total height here. So that will be, hang on. So the total height would be given by this. Let's just call it total height then. It's total height. Okay. Total height would be that. So that will equal, hang on, let me just add the two together. Plus 42 equals this. 266. 266.772. So the total height here is well, it was given by that. Now we're gonna free fall. So how long will it take to free fall for that height? So now we're going to use this formula here. So put this into that h equals gt squared over 2. Put this thing into the h here. Okay, so this would be 262, well, 0.7. This equals g is 1.622 times t squared. We don't need the times. Hang on. It would be this t squared over 2. Okay. Now it's just a matter of finding out t. So once you've got t, it represents the total flight time from here down to here. Okay. So let's just try and work out t. So times both sides by 2. Hang on. Times both sides by 2 equals this, and then divide both sides by 1.6. Well, just find out t. Okay. Divided by 1.622 equals this. So t squared. Remember, we've only reached t squared. T squared equals 328.88. Now square root both sides, so t equals, hang on, t equals square root both sides, 18.14. 18.14. Now 18.14 represents the time it takes to free fall from here down to here. Okay, so what was it? 18 point what was it? 14. 18.14. Now remember that the time it takes to get to T max is given by this thing here, by 16 point. Well, if it takes 16.65 seconds to get to the maximum height, and it takes 18.14 seconds to fall back down here. But by the way, with this diagram, it's badly drawn. It's not to scale. But all you need to do is get this time added to this. What I'm trying to say is get this time here added to this time here. Well, this time here is 18.14. So get this added to this, and that will give you the total flight time. Okay, so let's just do it on a calculator. Hang on. So that's a free falling time. Plus it to time it takes to get to the maximum height, which is 16.65 equals this. So total flight time is total flight time will be total flight time. So total flight time equals 34.79 seconds. Okay, so this is your answer here.